Namaskar and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. So, friends, hope you all are doing wonderful. And yes, today we are going to discuss about one of the very important factor. We all have a query, or we all have a very, burning question in our mind that why I am born in this on this earth and what is my sole purpose, why I am here and what is the runanubandha, why I have to pay off so many things or why I have to take so many things, how I will enjoy my life, but what is my life purpose basically. So friends, today we are going to discuss about your ascendant lord in Navmansh Kundali, because as I have already started with the series of ascendant rising nakshatra, which is also denoting your karmic connectivity. Same way your ascendant lord is also denoting your karmic connectivity, and in a deeper way you can see, you can judge your karmic connectivity, you can judge your soul purpose, you can judge your life purpose, your basic motto of this life from your Navmansh Kundali. So you have to see your ascendant lord, where it is posited in Navmansh chart, how it is posited, which sign it is posited, whether it is in an enemy sign or whether it is in a friendly sign, or whether it is posited with any other planet, or it is alone, or it is debilitated. Everything you have to judge in the Navmansh Kundali, and then you can derive a proper conclusion out of it. See, there are lot many methods connected to this, to know your life purpose or your soul purpose. Out of that I am going to discuss this one of the simple technique or simple method with you all. But before that, I would like to request you all, whoever have not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and do not forget to share and like my channel. So yes, also one thing I would like to tell you all, that I am also on Instagram, where I am putting daily horoscope, and daily I will be putting different articles, zodiacs, everything you will get on my Instagram account. You can just search Sunili Jani Pawar, so you will get me immediately. So please follow me on Instagram also. So coming back to our ascendant lord in Navmansh Kundali, so I will give you one simple example. If your ascendant lord is Venus, say for example you are Taurus ascendant, and this Venus being your ascendant lord, if is going in 10th house of Navamsha Kundali in a Capricorn sign, right? That means one thing is very clear, that you have Aries ascendant rising in Navamsha Kundali, where 10 number sign will go in 10th house of a chart. And when you are seeing that Venus is posited in 10th house of Navamansha Kundali, then first thing, your karmic connectivity is towards your karma. You have come on this earth to repay and to enjoy the fruits connected to Venus. That indicates wealth, that indicates female, that indicates female connectivity, mother, because Venus do indicate mother, Venus do indicate female relatives, and Venus do indicate love, attraction, attention, lust, and no doubt spouse also, if it is a male or if it is a female. But still Venus plays very important role to have a mutual connectivity between two. So first thing, your life purpose, through this Venus you can derive that yes, I am a comfort lover person. Wherever I go, I am getting comfort level over there, and yes, I always see that I get whatever I wish. And yes, also I am lazy, also I am diplomatic person, and I can do good bargaining, or I'm good at negotiating the things. So see, this is this Venus. But then second step, what you have to see, that Venus is posited in friendly sign of Capricorn, right? So you do have a healing quality in you. So you are born to heal others, you are born to have a good rapport with others, you are born to guide your spouse. If you are a male, then you have to be very attentive towards your spouse, towards your mother. If you are a female, then also you have to be attentive towards your spouse and towards your mother and any female subordinates at workplace, any females also, because here it indicates that you have done some some devi upasana, but this life, the 10th house is becoming more activated by keeping you in a 10th house of chart. Now 10th house of chart also denotes your karmic connectivity, and by default, as per Kalpurusha Kundali, Capricorn sign falls there, right? Then second step, you have to see that where Saturn is posited in your Navmansh Kundali, because your ascendant Lord Venus is going in Capricorn sign, right? So this Saturn, if is not in a good position, not in a good mood, or is debilitated, or in enemy sign, or in a trikabhavas in Navmansh Kundali, then definitely your profession will be a struggle for you. But because of this Venus, in spite of having lot many struggles, you may be jobless, you may be professionless, but still you are well versed with all type of facilities. You are well grown with all type of facilities, and throughout your life you will get everything what you deserve. If maybe through your family, through your mother, through your wife, through your husband, or through your specifically through specifically towards your family members, I would say, and specifically towards female members. So here it indicates that your sole purpose is to maintain good relationship with your karma house, because in your chart it is going in 10th house, right, this Venus. So that way you have to see your own ascendant Lord, right? If you are Surya rising, like if you are a Leo ascendant, then you have to see sun position in your Navmansh Kundali. If the sun is going in 5th house of Navmansh chart, then definitely you can say that this is my strong karmic connectivity towards my creativity, my art, my children's, and yes, I have to pay off to my children's. My sole purpose on this earth to continue my lineage, to continue my purpose of upasana, sadhana, to continue my purpose related to improvising my connectivity with my mom, with my mother also, with my parents also, because 5th house is immediately next to your 4th house, which indicates your mother's dhanasthana, your mother's family house. So you have to maintain good relationship with your maternal house also, and that is why you have sun in 5th house of chart, which is one of the fantastic fantastic house, and it is yoga karaka house for Surya. But then you have to see that which sign this sun is going in your Navmansha Kundali. So in your Navmansha Kundali, if this sign is happening to be, say, friendly sign, right, then you can definitely say that your Surya is in a good position. But if in your Navmansha chart this sun is going in a debilitation position but in 5th house, right, that means you have Gemini ascendant rising in Navmansh Kundali, but it is going in debilitation. So you are lacking relationship with your father, with your fatherly figure, with your teachers, with your gurujan, with your own self. So you have to work hard towards your all these relatives connected to them. You have to work hard towards your study. That is your sole purpose on this earth. If you will fulfill that, definitely you will start feeling satisfied. Automatically that feeling will come in you that no, now I am feeling satisfied. Whenever you are doing any of these things which is connected to Surya, it is not always getting power post position. It is always being good to others, and specifically connected to 5th house. 5th house is also your purva punya. Fifth house is your telepathy. Fifth house is your mental travels. Fifth house is a healing house. So definitely your sun, when even if it is in debilitation position, here I am just giving you an example, then you have to see that if it is in a debilitation sign, but if Venus is very well posited in your Navamansha Kundali, say for example Venus is posited with Sun only, then again it is like a Asta position. But if Venus is going in some other house in your Navamsha chart, say for example it is going in 9th house of your Navmansh Kundali, that means Venus is going in Aquarius sign in Navamansha chart. So definitely your conditions are improving because of your spouse. Your life will be uplifted, that is for sure, and then your sole purpose of life will be fulfilled. So this way you have to see your ascendant lord in Navamansha chart, which sign it is posited in Navamansha chart, where is that sign lord in Navamansha chart, and you have to derive the conclusion. So you have to write me in a comment box, even though if I am not answering your queries, please, but I am reading all the things whatever you are writing, and really I appreciate your sharing with me, and please share your experiencing whether it is happening with you or no, and whether these things are true or no. So once again I will tell you, stay tuned with Planet to Soul Astrology, and as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho, may all be blessed. Namaste.